Hello everyone, welcome to sWorld and to Kick-Ass and Wellness Wednesday. You'll be wondering where the Kick-Ass came from because it's been just Wellness Wednesday up till now. I'll be throwing in a little explanation for the next couple of weeks for anybody who's coming to the program for the first time. And the reason I've added Kick-Ass to wellness is because Kick-Ass has more of a sense of urgency, and I am facing several urgent health challenges that need to be resolved quickly, and I need to kick my own ass and kick myself into gear. And so wellness still is a very good holistic term for all the different areas of health and self-improvement that I am hoping to embrace and already embracing to some extent. So that's why we've added the word Kick-Ass. Okay? So, and I think what's going to happen, this is going to be quite a short video because it's like a transitional video from the old system to a new attempt to present these videos slightly differently. Up till now, these Wednesday wellness videos they've been very conversational. I've chatted away about lots of different topics, my wigs, my mental health, and lots of issues, my weight. And well, my style generally is chatty and conversational. But what I'm thinking is that on Fridays, I have another show called Thank God It's Friday. And I think those can be longer and chattier and more conversational. And these Wednesday programs should be a lot shorter, punchier, to the point, focused. And that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to create a difference between people who just want to hear about useful snippets about health and self-improvement, and people who want to listen to me rambling on about issues that interest me and interest some of you. So from now onwards, Wellness Wednesday is going to have this Kick-Ass Wednesday element to it. And if you want to hear me talking about life in general, it's Friday you need to tune into. So you could say that Wellness Wednesdays, Kick-Ass Wednesdays, sorry, even I am not used to it yet. You could say that Kick-Ass and Wellness Wednesday is being officially launched today, and that and by the way, thank you for the people who've been sending in suggestions. It's quite handy to know the things that interest you. I am going to cover a whole range of health and self-improvement issues on Wednesdays, and some of them will be suggestions that came from my viewers. Okay, so this morning I did something radical. My bathroom, like so many women's bathrooms, was full of beauty and skin products. I mean, I had at least 6 international designer brands of cream, toner, moisturizer, serum, eye cream, potions and lotions galore. Many of the big names. Since I'm not being paid, I'm not necessarily going to mention them all, but let's just say, since I've been with Clarins since I was young, I'll mention Clarins, and lots of other top-class brands. And you know what? Should I tell you, the weird thing is, I don't use them. I'm usually so tired by the time I go to bed that I don't bother with the whole nighttime routine that you're supposed to do. And in the mornings, often I just throw on some bio oil or something very simple before I rush off to get some work done. So it's almost like I'm wasting money on these very highly, almost scientific formulas that the top skincare companies use. And I'm buying their stuff, their scrubs, their toners, their everything, and I'm not using them. So I'm not saying people shouldn't use them, because I think my skin would be better if I did. My skin's not too bad, but it would be better if I took care of it, as opposed to having this totally haphazard approach. But I'm just saying that, look, if you're not going to use the stuff, if you're the kind of person who at the end of the day is too lazy to go through the whole 5-step process, or I hear Korean women do 12 steps. If you're too lazy or too busy or too tired for the whole kahuna, then it's better to just go and buy a nice, respectable brand of cream and, some mild soap and, soap and water, simple cream, end of story. There's a lot of women in the world who don't bother with the more expensive, complicated skincare routines. And some of them have got better skin than women who do go through the whole faff from A to Z. So this morning, what I did is I gave them all away. I asked a couple of women I know who are into all that skincare stuff. And I said, look, I have got designer bottles here, about 100 of them. Come, bottles and tubes and jars. Come and take what you want. And they did. And now that shelf in my bathroom is completely clear. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out and find one respectable brand. Because part of the problem was I had so many different brands, so many different types of like, say I'd have 8 different moisturizers by 8 top class beauty companies. And I would never know which one I was going to use from day to day. And I also another thing is you're not entirely sure if they can be combined. So I'm going to go for one simple 3 or 4 step or even 2-step routine from now onwards. And I've given away all the complicated stuff. And we'll see if, at least let me get something I'll use. Because right now I'm not using anything. Okay? So, if you have any thoughts on skincare, do let me know. I mean, they do say that black women have better skin than white women because it's thicker and presumably more resistant to sun. But did you know that black women have to use sunscreen as well if they want to keep their skin in optimum condition? I mean, of course, I don't bother, but I'm supposed to bother. And I actually have some dark spots on my face, which you probably can't see because I'm not using a sort of top-class professional camera. So all that, I'm going to take better care of my skin, but in a simpler way, if you know what I mean. So instead of having 100 products I never use, I'm going to have 3 or 4 products I use religiously. And I hope that that will give me a better, more dewy skin. I also want to share with you a cold remedy that has never failed me. As soon as I feel a sore throat coming on, you wake up one morning and your throat is sore and your glands are up and you're coughing and you're sneezing, there's a little bit of, your nose is blocked. Some people will rush out and buy all those commercial drinks and things that are supposed to clear the system and do work because I've tried them. But the one that really works, that's amazing, is very simple. Some lemon, the juice squeezed into a container, then you wash the lemon itself and get some ginger as well, raw ginger. And then you just blend the lemon skin, the lemon juice, the ginger, and you blend it with water till it's a consistency you can actually drink. And better still, warm it up a little bit and add some honey. And I promise you, what is remarkable about this remedy? I mean, there's nothing unusual about people using lemon juice or honey or ginger when they feel a cold coming on. But I just find that this particular combination stops the cold dead in its tracks. It does not go any further. The sore throat doesn't, basically the sore throat goes away, everything goes away. Whereas with the other ones you can buy over the counter in a chemist or pharmacy, the cold progresses for 3, 4, 5, 6 days. And the remedies you buy ease the symptoms. They make you more comfortable, but they don't drive the cold away. So please try this ginger lemon honey thing and tell me if it works for you the way it works for me. It's fantastic. It literally chases the cold away in less than 24 hours. So, mixture of things about health this week. I'm kicking ass around skincare, I'm kicking ass around diet, I'm kicking ass around fitness. I'm even trying to kick ass around my mental health. And so I will, as promised, keep you posted. I will be away for part of November, for most of November actually, away from my base where I film these videos. And so I won't be able to pick up on viewers' voices till the end of November. But do please send in your thoughts and your views and your comments, because I will address them when I get back, at least some of them, and I will address them when I'm done with my travels in Europe. And if it's all a bit upside down, I think I promised, I promised to talk about my fasting regime this week or last week. I'm a bit confused, sorry. But I will talk about fasting soon in one of these pre-recorded videos. And in the meantime, if you, like me, if you want to solve your problems quickly and decisively, kick your own ass, happy ass kicking, wish me well. Thank you.